The drama between Angel Reese and Caitlin Clark has exploded well beyond the basketball court, grabbing the attention of fans, media, and even celebrities. WNBA followers have been intensely focused on every single detail from the Fever versus Sky matchup, dissecting each moment with almost obsessive energy. From the explosive plays to the pivotal flagrant foul Clark committed on Reese, what started as a fierce on-court rivalry quickly transformed into a media spectacle. But then, it took an unexpected turn when former NFL star Robert Griffin III, known to most as RG3, offered his personal perspective on the tension between these two players, adding a new layer to the story. RG3 was candid and straightforward, pointing out that Reese seemed to have real, palpable tension with Clark. His comments added fuel to the fire, amplifying the ongoing narrative that these two athletes aren't just competitors, they're locked in a deeply personal struggle that fans can't get enough of. However, the conversation shifted dramatically when ESPN analyst Ryan Clark weighed in challenging RG3's view. Clark controversially suggested that RG3's opinion might be influenced by his interracial marriage, a statement that caught many by surprise and sparked backlash among viewers and commentators alike. But instead of escalating the argument or trading barbs, RG3 chose a different path, responding with grace and dignity that set him apart. Rather than getting pulled into the drama, he stood firmly beside his wife, Greta Griffin, and took the opportunity to highlight her incredible work and achievements, steering the focus towards something positive and empowering. Greta Griffin isn't just RG3's wife, she's a powerhouse in her own right. A former track athlete from Estonia, Greta has built a fitness brand that resonates with women everywhere, focusing on empowerment and strength, regardless of background or experience. On May 20th, RG3 shared some exciting news. Greta's signature product, Booty Bands, had sold out completely. He expressed heartfelt thanks to fans and supporters who had embraced the brand and encouraged everyone to keep ordering ahead of the next restock. It was a message that cut through the noise. No matter what critics say, the Griffins remain focused on building their legacy and pushing forward with success. The underlying statement was clear. When negativity comes at them, they don't stoop to the level of critic. They rise above it with business savvy and resilience. Gret's response to the swirling controversy wasn't loud or confrontational, but it was profoundly effective. She posted a warm, genuine photo on Instagram, standing close to RG3 with a radiant smile accompanied simply by a string of heart emojis. This quiet yet powerful gesture was a subtle but unmistakable way to shut down the chatter and reaffirm the strength of their bond. Married since 2018, the couple shares 3 daughters and a deep, unshakable commitment to family, fitness, and mutual support. Greta's passion for wellness isn't just about selling products. It's a reflection of her own journey as an athlete and her desire to inspire others to feel strong, confident, and empowered in lives. Their story is one of partnership and perseverance, standing firm together no matter what outside forces try to stir up. What began as a heated rivalry between Angel Reese and Caitlin Clark on the basketball court has now grown into a much larger cultural conversation. The tension between them has captivated audiences, pulling in an impressive 3.1 million viewers for their latest WNBA showdown alone, but it's also sparked broader discussions about identity, perception, and respect in sports and society. RG3's calm and dignified response serves as a reminder that sometimes the most powerful way to win a fight isn't by trading punches or escalating drama, but by refusing to engage in negativity altogether and instead choosing to rise above it with grace, strength, and a clear sense of purpose. Beyond the headlines and social media buzz, the ripple effects of this rivalry are reshaping how fans and commentators talk about women's basketball. The intense focus on Clark and Reese has sparked renewed interest in the WNBA, but it's also raised questions about how much attention should be given to off-court drama versus the actual game. For many fans, the skill, dedication, and sheer athleticism displayed by these players are what truly deserve the spotlight. Yet, the sensational stories often overshadow those moments, leaving some to wonder if the league's greatest asset, its talent, is being undervalued in favor of contrast. At the heart of this is a broader tension in sports culture today, where social media amplifies every exchange and conflict, turning what might once have been a simple competitive rivalry into a full-blown spectacle. The Clark-Reese saga exemplifies how quickly narratives can spiral, capturing public imagination, but sometimes at the expense of nuance and appreciation for the athlete's craft. In this environment, players become symbols or storylines, their performances dissected not just for skill, but for personality and drama. This shift can bring new fans and engagement, but it also risks simplifying complex individuals into caricatures, defined by a single moment or incident. Amid all this, it's important to remember that both Clark and Reese are still young athletes navigating the pressures of professional sports and public scrutiny. Behind the headlines are individuals individuals with dreams, challenges, and personal growth unfolding in real time. The rivalry, while intense, is part of their journey, and it's shaped by the very passion and competitiveness that makes sports compelling. As fans and observers, there's an opportunity to celebrate their talents and respect their humanity, recognizing that every player brings more to the game than just the drama that makes the news. Looking ahead, the WNBA faces a critical crossroads. The league's rapid growth and increasing visibility are undeniable, but sustaining that momentum requires careful balance. Promoting the exciting rivalries and storylines is part of the game, but so is nurturing a culture that prioritizes respect, integrity, and genuine sportsmanship. For the WNBA to cement its place as a premier professional league, it needs to amplify the voices of the athletes, celebrate their achievements on the court, and foster a positive environment that inspires both players and fans. The story of Clark and Reese is far from over, but how it unfolds could shape the future of the league itself.